Okay.
Okay, thank you. So, Mr. Suzuki, first of all, I'm nervous. I'm such a big fan of you. So, my question has to do with what you just said at the end about water and the tragedy that happened in the San Lorenzo River. For me, it's a tragedy. So, I come from Mexico, and I see that there's a difference in how we, for example, there we have to pay for water. I see that here it's free, and the question would be how can we get a sense of connection with water here for Canadians, now I'm Canadian, if you've never really lived the lack of it, you've never experienced that, how can you get a sense of taking care of something that you've never really suffered?
Yes, and I think that's a really critical point. Canada has more fresh water per capita than any other country on the planet. And yet every day there are more than 1,000 boil water alerts. That is, don't drink the water out of your tap, boil it before you use it. Most of them, well not most, but a majority of those boil water alerts are on First Nations reserves. And what is the solution that we see? Oh, buy it in bottles. This is the most disgusting thing I can imagine. You know, we have all this water, and we are willing to pay more for a bottle of water than we would pay for gasoline, and we think that's a solution to the water problem? We are terrible stewards of this incredible life-giving liquid. And I think Canadians ought to be ashamed of that. And obviously, we don't give a damn that it happens on Indian reserves. Oh, let them, you know, we don't do anything about that. A constitutional amendment would change that completely, because it would mean any group that wants to, is told you've got a boil water alert, can go to the courts and say there's something fundamentally wrong about that. Our Constitution guarantees us the clean water. That's a part of our health.
Ok, ici j'ai quelques questions déjà écrites. Je vais passer.